Heather Brown Perone. How the hell are ya? Hi, everybody. Would you believe the chipmunks? Can't believe that. Okay, I cannot believe that tired me out, my friends. Just with that little skipping and bopping around with the chipmunks. Whoo! Hi. Maybe I should bring us down back into the room. I don't know if I'm going to be able to listen to that in the... Oh, it is loud. Welcome, everybody. Day 16. Can't believe, it's December 16th, and I have been doing this for 16 days. Thank you all. If you're watching on the replay, thank you for watching on the replay. I really appreciate it, and it means a lot to me. Whew. There we go. Well, that was a workout right there, my friends. I'll give you the chipmunk 2-minute workout. So that was actually just my energetic and enthusiastic dance for, thank God, Easy Baking Week is over. Hi, Colleen. Because I might have said once or 100 times, I hate baking. And obviously I don't hate it that much that I wouldn't do it. I just, it's tedious. There's a lot of stuff. There's a lot of floof and fluff and flour and sugar and all that kind of stuff. And it was getting messy. My gingerbread cookies turned out awesome from 2 days ago. Did I make those yesterday? No, rum balls was yesterday. And my friend Kathy also suggested that I hide them away in the freezer until New Year's Eve, which is a great idea because by then, well, I'm sure Graham and I are done with the sweets now because baking week is done. And now it's Easy Appy week. So we're into a whole new territory. This is kind of my jam. No pun intended. That's an option for us all. And today, I have no recipe. I have no measuring cups, no spoons, no nothing. And do I feel guilty about that? No. But I will tell you that this recipe is so easy. I almost felt like I was cheating. Like, oh, I should be giving them more bang for their buck. But then I realized you're not paying anything, so you get what you get. So... So today, I know I said it was going to be Brie and puff pastry, and I actually got this recipe when I was a cashier at Thrifty Foods in Nanaimo in the year like 2001. And I was a cashier at Christmas time. God, I loved working at the grocery store at Christmas time. I know I'm crazy, and Colleen, now that of course that I'm out of it, I can freely say that. But I used to say I loved working Christmas Eve day because there was something in the air about it. And I remember this woman going through my till, and there's that unrefrigerated Brie and camembert. I forget who supplies it, and you always see it on an end case somewhere, usually by, I don't know where you find it, by the cheeses, although you don't refrigerate it. And she came through my till with that and crescent rolls. And I said, what are you doing with that? And she said, well, this is the easiest appetizer you'll ever want to make. And it was taking Brie, putting it in this, baking it in the oven until it's all tender-like and melty-like, and then taking it out and eating it. Now, I don't know about you, but does that not sound... Hi, Denise! Does that not sound like the easiest friggin' recipe of all time? And the reason why actually I started today at 5 is because Graham will be home soon, and here's an Appy before dinner. And aren't I lucky? I get to choose. So Graham is a big pickler and canner, as well as a couple other friends of ours. And he pickled up mango fruit salad. So I'm gonna open a can of that to have with the Brie. And also we have a pineapple raspberry jam that his daughter made. So the apple didn't really fall from the tree when it came to canning and pickling and preserving, because this is Graham and this is Rebecca. Hi, Mom. Or hi, Dad. Hi, Rebecca. Okay, well, that's a little juvenile. So I'm going to set my oven to 375, like the old manual tells me to. But Graham and I have a thing where we don't actually set the oven at the statistical time. Like, you know, people go 300, 325, 350. Like, why isn't anything ever preheat oven to 338? It's always those even numbers. So Graham and I are on a mission, and we've been doing this for probably a year. He's been doing it a lot longer than I have. is if it says 375, why not 377? So I'm setting my oven to 377. Hey, Larissa, I'm just preheating my oven to 377. There you go. There you go. So 377 I set the oven for, and I am ready to go. And honestly, I do believe that this is rolling out the dough and sticking the brie in it. And I'm even thinking, God, I should almost put the pineapple jam in with that, but I'm not going to. But that's something I'm going to think about. And also, normally, I use all of this and a bigger, I think it's bigger, but this is just small, like a serving size for Graham and I. So there you go. So I'm going to open this up. And again, I should preface this by, actually, maybe I'll just, there we go. This is going to be so easy. Like literally, I'm taking this cheese out. I'm going to wrap it in the dough. And then, God, cheese always smells so terrible, but it's so good. And then I'm going to, I mean, poo smells terrible, but we all think it tastes bad. I don't know, is poo bad? Does poo taste bad? Look at Parmesan cheese, tastes like barf, but we eat Parmesan cheese. Like, who was the first person? Like, what's the difference between, like, who would smell that and go, oh, that smells like barf, but I think I'm gonna taste it anyway to see what it's like, and then judge and say, wow, that cheese is terrific. And then someone picks up dog poo and smells it. God, that smells like shit. Let's taste it. Oh, well, that tastes like shit. Like, I often wonder about that, like how people eat things. Anyway, that's a big divergent thing. And I think as well, I slammed this open like I did. Remember the joy I got out of slamming. I got to get a sharper edge. Oh, it is a sharper edge. Okay, maybe I don't, or maybe I just press it. Maybe I press it. Maybe I need to be gentler with it. Shelly, how are you? Yay, Shelly's here. So boy, did I ever have a day, folks. I gotta tell you, I had so many things happen today and I never even left my house, but I feel like I worked a 12-hour day. I don't know how to open this. Let me get my own readers on here, since Graham made a fuss about me, and actually my readers are better to open, better if used. Now, how do you open here? Oh, there's a thing. Is that a thing? Oh, is that what I do? Okay, I'm just gonna do this and see what happens. So I think there was a thing, it's coming back to me now, and now I untwist it. Yay, I got it. So let me sip my pure eggnog. And so today I started off, I had a great morning up until about 9:45. And I don't know what happened between 9:45 and 10 o'clock logging on to take a laughter yoga class before I taught, or I led 2 laughter yoga classes for 2 different corporations, which I'll get to that. But all of a sudden my anxiety spiked and things on my computer weren't working, and I was getting texts from, various people, and again, felt the need to answer all the texts. My anxiety, again, was a little bit raging out of my control, or out of my comfort level, let's say. It got too far ahead of me for me to stop it, or for me to put my tools in place. And normally, lately, what's been happening, of course, is that I see it coming, and then I can put my tools in place. But when it comes on in less than 10 minutes, forget about it. And I had to teach 2 laughter yoga classes. But in between that anxiety, hi Amber G! How are you? Welcome to December Lives. So I'm gonna take these croissants. Let's just see. I'm just gonna put all the perforations, because we're not perforating it. So I'm just gonna smush it up here. I've taken it out of the thing. So I decided in between, before I started taking the laughter yoga, now you might have caught on my video where I was going to go down in dosage, and I did go down in dosage in my anti-anxiety meds. And, it's been 2 weeks, and I can see how the cards are playing out, and, my body's just not ready yet. I'm not ready yet. Graham's not ready yet. There's still some full-on crazy going on in there. And so I made the decision to go back up. The doctor said if I needed to go back up, then to just take 2 instead of 1. And then that's what I found. I think this might have been the size. So that's what I did today. I made that choice. My ego was like, oh, you failed. Oh, you can't do that. Yeah. So I said, fuck you, ego. And I did it. And then I led 2 amazing laughter yoga classes. I think I've got too much dough here, but this is what we're doing, friends. So if you're following along, I've taken all the puff pastry out of my puff pastry. I put it down here. The Brie cheese is inside, and I'm just honestly rolling it up until it's a pocket of Brie. Hold on, there we go. Yeah, it's not pretty. Like I said, I don't have a recipe for this. This looks messier than what it was, 10 years ago when I made it. But you can't really go wrong with Pillsbury dough, can you? I don't think you can go wrong with Pillsbury dough because it's all full of all that processed stuff and stuff, which, oh, I can see what's gonna happen though. Okay. I am sure this is wrong. I'm sure it's wrong. So I taught laughter yoga today to an elementary school class. Now, I couldn't see them. Their district just came up on the screen, but I could hear them and they could see me. So I was decked out in some Christmas garb and I could hear the teacher, So I introduced myself and the class said, "Good morning, Miss Siobhan." Oh my God, it was delightful. And then I couldn't see them, but I could hear them and they were laughing and, I haven't heard a bunch of children laughing together in a really long time, like live. We haven't had any snow outside because usually a bunch of kids go on and toboggan down the hill across my house and the kids are laughing and they're having so much fun. And it just warmed my heart to hear the kids laughing and having a great time and playing along, like really listening when I gave cues and they just had a great time. And then in the afternoon, coincidentally enough, I did a laughter yoga party for the Canadian Mental Health Association, the Fraser Valley Canadian Mental Health Association. And I felt very privileged to be in that group and in that environment. And boy, did they ever embrace it! I had about 30 people in the room, and it was so much fun. And I said I'm going to give you permission for the next half hour to be an 8-year-old. Who doesn't want that in the middle of their day, and especially the Canadian Mental Health Association, and what they're going through. And this was their holiday party, and it was so delightful. I gotta put this in the oven. Okay, we're gonna put that in for 15 minutes and see what happens. I don't know if that's right, but to see grown men embrace it, right? To be laughing and very good, yay! And they're playing full on, my friends. They're playing full on and fake laughing, and we ended up in really laughing, which was like the perfect way that a laughter yoga class is supposed to go. And after we laughed for 15 minutes or so, because I only had 30 minutes to take them down into the at the end of class you do a ha ha ho ho, and that's I have given laughter, I've received laughter, ha ha ho ho. I've given laughter and I've received laughter, and to see them go around and really do that and appreciate it. And then I got to take them on a little relaxation, because there's a shavasana part of it after, and you turn off your camera or you just look away and you enjoy the music, and I gave them a little bit of relaxation. And hi Amanda. And it was really a great experience, and they sent me a really nice letter afterwards, and It meant a lot to me, and it really helped me to get outside of myself a little bit, even though if you can't share your anxiety with the Mental Health Association, who are you going to share your anxiety with? So I thank them very much, and I express myself as someone who suffers from anxiety, and I appreciated everything that they do, and that part of my goal is to smash the stigma against Shavasana. Yeah, oh my God, Amanda Joe, why didn't I ever think of that before? Shavasana. I better trademark that before somebody else does. That's a good one. So my cheese is on, and I thought, well, what am I going to do besides talk and talk and talk and talk for the next 12 minutes while my Brie bakes? Because that's how easy it is. So I actually have a little craft, and I think I've become addicted to the little crafts, and craft days are going to continue in the last week of Lives Before Christmas. So I think that I think it's the 23rd, 24th. Actually the 24th I think I'm going to tell stories. I don't know. I miss the living room and the fire, to be honest with you. I love my kitchen. I miss the fire and being cozy like that. So I do want to get back to that, and I am going to get back to that. But in the meantime, I'm going to color. And I hope all of you are doing well during the holiday time. I know people are watching from all over the country, and everybody's got their own realities right now, right? Everybody's got their own, and I might be cursed or blessed now, where I pretty much tell anybody what Emilio. Sorry, I just got stuck in a moment, my friends. My very sexy Italian stallion friend, Emilio, just came on board to say hello. And I don't think you've seen one of these lives yet, if I'm correct. So welcome, Emilio, to my half hour of sanity/insanity. And Tim, hello, Tim, how are you? If you're tuning in just right now, then you'll know I'm doing a small little craft while I wait for my very labor-intensive Brie wrapped, phyllo wrapped Brie, and it's Pillsbury dough crescent rolls covering the Brie. And in the oven, and I got this recipe. Well, it wasn't a recipe; it was two things. You get your Brie and you get your cheese and you get your Pillsbury, and then you throw it in the oven. But I haven't made it in a long time, so I literally just put the hunk of cheese in the crescent dough and rolled it all over and threw it in the oven. So I really don't know what's going to come out of it, but I knew I'm going to have a lapse of time, and I could just stand here and talk, or I could have an activity and talk. And I feel much more comfortable when I'm actually doing an activity and talking rather than just talking. This thing is going, hi Brenda. And Graham is, you can sneak in behind me. Graham had one request for me on his way home, and that was to perhaps go put a home brew in the fridge for him. So of course, being the wifely wife that I am, now that's funny right there. I said, sure, honey. But I did it because that's what a wife does. I can't even keep a straight face for that. That's what kind and nice and giving people do, right? And I'm kind and nice and giving. There we go. Have you said something nice to yourself today? Like, think about it. I just said that to myself, that I'm kind and giving, and that's probably, that, my friends, is probably the first kind thing I've said about myself to myself all day. So I'm going to put the question out to you. What is, and you don't have to put it, hi Donna, you don't have to put it in the comments, but what nice thing have you said about yourself to yourself tonight? And if you were with me earlier, I shared about my anxiety and having to go back up in my meds, and then I just said that I was kind and giving, and I realized that it's, it's 20 after 5 in the afternoon, and those are the first kind words I've actually said to myself, about myself all day. So Ask yourself that question. And if you go, oh my God, I haven't said anything nice to myself all day, do it now. Do it now, because my God, everybody on here is amazing. Everybody on here is driven, has survived trauma, has survived a lifetime. Everybody on here is resilient. Everybody on here is fun and funny and fun to hang around with. And really, you know, I can't top my friends. I really can't. I think they are the best. So I'm coloring this little snowman. This is how far I've gotten so far. Isn't he cute? And I have a whole bunch more. And depending on how easy my appetizers are, will be dependent on how many crafts I get through. But this is sort of to, of course, give myself something to do while I am on. And Graham is just moving things around. I don't know, he's just standing there lurking in the audience. I guess he's waiting for the stage manager to wave him on. Just wait, I'll page him. Hello, Steve? Yeah, could you come up and bring Graham on stage now? He's got a cold beer in the fridge he needs. Yeah, okay, thanks. He'll be right with you.
Oh, hi!
Okay, there's Steve. There we are, okay. Steve's in the fridge. Oh, yeah, Steve's on the course now. Okay, so here's another funny story. Graham used to run a motorcycle school, and he used to go to the motorcycle show. He and his Roadcraft Academy motorcycle business used to set up a thing, and they were advanced motorcycle skills for guys on big bikes like Harleys and police bikes to go through and you know, do track and courses and just to bring up those advanced skills. And one of the replays they had going on in the background during the whole motorcycle show, so all day Friday night, all night Friday night, all day Saturday, all day Sunday, was this film of somebody filming them teaching the course. Was that it? Or Steve was on this guy named Steve, who was a business partner and a racer, was on the course. This is a loop. And all the loop said every, 20 seconds, 25 seconds? Yeah, minute, okay. It sounded like 20. Every minute, Steve is on the course now. And Steve is on the course now. Now, how do I know it played out for that long? Because I worked the motorcycle show with him 1 year. 1 year. That was in the romance phase when I wanted to be with him. And why, sure, honey, I would love to. That's not news to you, right? No. Okay. You know, I would love to go and work the motorcycle show with you in a trade center for hours a day. I did that once for 3 days, and that was it. I not only was I not needed, but, well, I just wasn't needed. Oh my God, look at that sparkle. I got sparkle snow. Yeah, so note to self, you know, sometimes habits go away, like going to trade shows to support your husband when you know he doesn't need your support in that way. So here's my little snowman. There we go. He's coming along. He's coming along. So what else is going on for everybody out there? We were going to go look at Christmas lights tonight, but Cynthia, hi. Did I say hi to you? I don't know. I've been down. I'm sure people are looking at my hat, right? Like I should be looking up. We were going to go for a drive to see the lights tonight, but it's raining, and you know, can't even get out when it's raining. Well, you could. So we're going to go another night. And I don't know where we're going to go. We're going to go somewhere where it's fun and lit up. Well, that makes sense, right? Who goes out and goes to a dark street on Christmas? Not me. His nose is going to be green, I've decided. Coloring my little snowman here. Getting them all together. Easy baking week is here. As you can see, I'm biding time, waiting for it to come out. And perhaps I'll do a check right now. And I've colored here. Just gonna go take a look. Well, it's puffy and it's brown. I think it's gonna be good. It just says 4 minutes, and then we're gonna take a look at it. You know what? And I'm not even gonna wait. I'm gonna slice right down the middle of it. I got a cracker. Sean's got a cracker. Yeah, I said it. So we've got a cracker going on. And like I said, I'm gonna, once you see how big this thing is, I don't think I needed all that whole, I don't think I needed the whole puff pastry can. It looks like kind of like a blob, an alien blob you'd see on Star Trek in the 60s, you know. Jim, we've been invaded by what? And before they had those little furry freaking sponges or whatever the hell they were. I think they were invaded by sponges one episode. Yeah. This looks like something that would invade the Star Trek Enterprise. I haven't had rum and eggnog in a long time. I still haven't had rum and eggnog. Hi, Carmen Ann. How are you? Nice to see you, my sister-in-law. Checking in, saying hi. See, this is my connection time. This is when I get to say hello to people. And if you're watching on the replay, I really appreciate you tuning in every day. I'm uploading my videos on YouTube now. I'm only on day 9 because I really didn't think about it until, you know, day 14, which was 2 days ago. So they're all going to be up there. And, you know, hopefully Ellen is watching. Ellen's got COVID right now, but, you know, maybe someone's watching who, you know, wants to put me on TV. Not that I really want to be on TV. Not that I even want to leave these 4 walls right now. I mean, I do want to leave the 4 walls. Don't get me wrong. But, you know, I always kind of thought that maybe, what if I was a super spreader? Like, what if I was one of those people that just carried COVID? Like, had the antibody, not the, yeah, whatever it is, be a carrier. And, you know, I don't want to be spreading that everywhere. So I just, you know, I play it safe. And, you know, I don't want to travel right now. I got an extra large hat because back in the day, I had really big hair. Oh, 1 second. Hold on, wait for it. Let's just say that this picture was after a haircut. Now, those who are watching on the replay are really, really, really going to enjoy the fact that they watch this to the whole end. So this is me in a Sears catalog shirt, item 3243 on page 29 of the Sears catalog Christmas special edition. Just kidding, but if that looks familiar, my sister had a white one with a bunch of stuff on it, and this was still when the neighbor cut my hair. And if you're wondering why that's out, you don't need to know. I was just going through some stuff. Good, hon, yeah. That's awesome. So we're just waiting. I've got 1 more minute. I'm going to take this, the Brie thing out. You can look at it yourself. I'm just going to put it right on this plate. I'm going to open some mango fruit salad that Graham pickled, canned in the summer. Here we go. It's so good. Honey, I'm opening one of your mango salsas. We're going to have that with, oh, that smells so good. And we're going to have some pineapple jam. So we're going to have a little sweet and a little savory. And we're going to have that with a little bit of puff pastry. And, yeah. So if those of you who are wondering, like, I thought she was gluten-free. Well, 2 things are happening. One, I seem to be able to eat a little bit of gluten now that I've become vegetarian. So I don't know if there was something with the meat and gluten combination, but I don't go too far with it, but I do play with it a little bit. And I do like take digestive enzymes on a semi-regular basis when I know I'm going to be, you know, eating stuff like this. All right, let's check it out and see what's happening. Oh, this is exciting. Wait till you see it. I'm taking it out now. I've got the oven mitt on. Okay, I know, you're dying of excitement. Okay, oh my gosh. Jim, we've been invaded. Captain Kirk, get Captain Kirk. They're all over the landing deck. Okay. Woo, look at that, slides right off. And I'm telling you, if you're looking for an easy appy or a fun thing, like it doesn't say set, and I did say I was gonna chunk it down right in the middle. Now, if this was going somewhere, like if you were going out for company, and here we go here. If you were going out for company, by all means, you could like spoon stuff on it, drizzle stuff on it. Lots of people eat Brie with fruit and make it a sweet thing. Looks like a chicken. It does. It kind of does look like a chicken or a really big croissant, but really that's what we did. So you know what? I'm gonna put a little bit, look at this, a little bit of fruit salsa here. I'm gonna get into my cracker right here, and I'm gonna dig right in. Like there's no going back. What's the point in eating around it? I'm just gonna cut right in. You wanna watch me? Here, let's do it together. Let's just cut right in there and see what's happening in there. Oh my God, do you see that? That's Brie cheese. Oh my God, I'm thinking who needs a freaking cracker? I'm just gonna pick this thing up. And there's my trainer on Instagram starting his freaking 5:30 workout. And here I am eating melted cheese and baked puff pastry. Okay, I just want to show this to you guys. Look at that. How fun is that? You know, if you've got, it doesn't matter. I was gonna say, if you've got kids, this would be fun for them to do. This is a fun, I'm gonna put some mango salsa on it. Oh my God. Graham, you gotta come in here now. Oh my God. This is so good. Oh, I am gonna try it with a little bit of the jam. I hope you have cheese envy, my friends. Okay. All right, my friends, this is with the pineapple jam. Oh my gosh. All right, my friends, that is it for easy baking. No, am I gonna get that out of my head? It's easy Appy week. Day 1, and that is absolutely scrumptious delicious. I will announce what's happening tomorrow, but I am going live at, what time did I decide? 2 o'clock. 2 o'clock, I'm going live, so please join me. I don't know what I'm doing yet, but I will let you know as soon as I know. That's 2 o'clock Pacific time. If you're watching on replay, thank you so much for watching. And thank you all again for joining and listening to me ramble and shenanigan around. I appreciate all of you. Thank you all for watching, and we'll see you tomorrow. Easy Appy week, easy Appy week, easy Appy week.